Yeah, I got it up on Twitch now too, so we'll be able to put it on the website. It's streaming live.
Let's do it.
Barber has the ball set how he wants it, and we're just about ready to kick this game off, folks. He sends this one deep. And it sails out of the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the offense taking the field for the first time today. Just throws this one away.
Even though they didn't sack him, the pressure was still enough to force a bad pass. If you can get in there and disrupt the pocket, then the quarterback is going to have a tougher time getting the ball to his playmakers.
From their own 25-yard line, it's second down. And he just gets rid of it. Under heavy pressure. There's a fumble. It's scooped up.
Let's go.
They'll knock him down for a loss. And he stripped the ball right out of his hand.
He had better leverage there, and he just yanked the ball out.
Defensive lineman of the year.
Great first series, Coach.
Thank you, thank you.
Snyder to punt. He really got a hold of that one. And he's taken down at the 48-yard line. The quarterback leads the team out on the field for the first drive. Now he's scrambling. Throws the ball back and got his man. And he's taken down at the 41-yard line.
You feel bad to criticize anybody for being aggressive, but if he wouldn't have bid on the play action, I don't know if they would have been able to pick up the first down.
From the 41-yard line. First down. Nice run up the middle. Washington's got a guy that statistically is leading the conference right now, and he has got the attention of everybody in the country, including the coordinator. From the 35-yard line. Second down. And down he goes at the 31-yard line. A man picks up about 4 yards with a catch.
I think they were expecting a run on that play, Brad, and it allowed the quarterback to throw for just enough yards to get the first down.
When you've got a quarterback making throws that quickly, the defense doesn't have a lot of time to react to the play. He's on the run. Decides to tuck it in. He's got space. Inside the 10. And they finally knock him out at the 4-yard line.
The offensive coordinator has to be elated with the way his offense right now is executing. They're not in a hurry, but they're very, very methodical and very consistent with their approach. It's the third first down that they've picked up on this drive.
Just inside the 5. It's first down. Touchdown, Washington.
It should have surprised these guys to see the run coming at them, but they just couldn't stop it.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. It was a 5-play, 53-yard drive, and they come away with a touchdown.
LSU beat West Virginia. Stanford beat Oklahoma.
Yeah, wow.
Well, I figured Stanford would beat Oklahoma. I was watching y'all's stream the other night, and you said something about the Oklahoma and Boise State game, and I went back. I went to YouTube and watched the highlights of that game, and that was nuts.
Wasn't it, though?
That was nuts.
You never like to have to play from behind, but a deficit this manageable shouldn't be in the front of their mind. They just need to go out there and play. The cavalry's coming, and they bring him down for a sack on the play. The Lobos have one of the most dangerous offensive weapons in the entire country under center today. This kid is really fun to watch. He's fun to watch unless you're a defensive coordinator. One thing's for sure, it's going to be a great chess match between the offensive and defensive coordinators today. Second and 10. Ball on the 25. Makes it out to about the 33. It's third down, and they're about 2 yards shy of the sticks. They put everyone up on the line. He's at midfield. Big opening to the 20, to the 10. He scores. What a play.
You love to have a home run threat like him in the backfield. Every time he touches the ball, he's capable of tearing one off like that.
Here's the PAT to tie this thing up. And he hits the PAT. A short 3-play, 75-yard drive, and it results in a touchdown.
You know, you always prepare your offense to think that we're going to have some success. These guys got to be coming over the sidelines after touchdown after touchdown.
So it's time to see this offense go to work again.
This defense couldn't stop them from moving the ball and inevitably finding the end zone.
Quick throw to the back. It's incomplete.
Hit that dude right in the side of the head.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line. Nice run. He's brought down. Gains about 5 yards in the roll. From their own 30-yard line. It's 3rd down.
Oh, they're sending the whole house.
Pulls it in, and he's in the open field. He's at midfield. He's taken down around the 45-yard line.
It definitely put them in better field position. I just have a feeling that they're going to punch it into the end zone on this drive.
From the 45-yard line. 1st down. They'll line up with 5 wide receivers. Throws complete. He's got space to work. He's down around the 36-yard line. It's 2nd down now. They're just a few feet away from that 1st down marker. Throws out, got it back again. He's knocked out of bounds. The 3rd gain of 6 on the pass, and that's good for a 1st down.
Heads up play by the quarterback to find his receiver in traffic and get the ball into his hands.
From the 30-yard line. 1st down. Nice run there. Gets about 4 yards on the play. Going to try and scramble, and he throws it away.
But I just think this quarterback's got to do a much better job of being able to read that defense and make quicker decisions, and especially When the defense starts to get pressure, you've got to either get rid of that football or check it down or take off and
I
run.
did get rid of it. Shut up.
This is the 8th play of this drive. A quarterback in the gun with 5 receivers. He screened it. Stays in bounds and made a nice catch.
It's a smart job here by the coaches, making a play call here that really played to their offensive strengths. That's knowing your personnel.
Yeah.
1st and 10. Ball on the 16. Amen. Picks up about 4 yards on the play.
You all right?
We played 1 quarter. We get a tie game at 7-7.
You're welcome, babe.
Welcome back to the action. Just about set to start quarter number 2, and we're all tied up. He's tackled at about the 9-yard line. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
And that's the safety who stepped up to make that tackle.
Here's the 11th play of the drive. They come out of an empty backfield. He's scrambling. Now he's going to run and watch out. Touchdown, Huskies.
What made this so impressive was first his ability to see where the space was to run, and then the athletic ability to get it into the end zone.
He makes the PAT. So an 11-play, 75-yard drive, and they get him in for 7.
Brett, I thought that was a textbook drive. I thought they did a really good job of showing balance, mixing the play calling with running the pass. Just an overall well-executed touchdown.
Sends it sailing downfield. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback.
Boy, the 2 offensive coordinators have to be loving this. In fact, you can look over at our booth next to us and see how much they're enjoying it with a big smile on their face. The defensive coordinators, on the other hand, might be looking for a pink slip on Monday.
Momentum swings have been fairly even. And with so little separation, this game can be drastically changed on just 1 or 2 plays. The Huskies taking their first time out of the half. hasn't been too much daylight between these two teams. In games like this, some players try to press too much, and that can cause mistakes. Tackle after a decent run up the gut. That makes it 2nd and 6. Second and 6. Ball on their own 29. And he's tackled around the 31-yard line. They're about 4 yards away here on 3rd down. Up the middle for a nice gain. And he carried that one for a few yards.
You know, when you have a guy that can grab 5 yards or so consistently, it sure takes some of the pressure off the passing game.
Got to be careful of a pass play with this defense. He's got it with room to run. And he's finally shoved out at the 35. From the 35-yard line, it's 1st down. And they'll run him again. Steps out of bounds at the 24-yard line.
Dang, man.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on 24. And he's taken down at the 23.
Do I need to move it closer to the screen?
It's 2nd down.
No, I think you're good.
Chuck, how are you watching it? Are you watching it on the computer or like your phone?
What's
My
that?
Okay. Because I was wondering if that's why, because I know Spence just said tiny screen. But
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
yeah, he might be watching it through my stream, and that might be why it seems smaller. Ain't nothing I can do about that.
They'll line it up again on 3rd down.
Because I'm like, I'm watching on the computer, so it's nice and big for me.
Let's go.
To about the 24-yard line. The back gets 3 on the carry. He gets it up, and he just drilled it from long range.
That one looked like cake for this kid. Chalk up 3 points for the offense.
14-10, Washington, New Mexico, ready to kick this one off. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. With 1 quarter down, I really haven't seen too much separation between these two squads. Might be neck and neck the whole way. Washington holds a 4-point lead. And a quick throw. Tackle at the 28-yard line. That player's going nowhere.
Yeah, gave a lot of
Oh.
credit to the defense here, recognizing pass and swarming to the receiver.
From their own 28-yard line. Second down. Quick pass. They'll bring him down around the 38-yard line. That one goes for good yardage and a first down.
Yeah, that's just a nice gain on second down.
Hey, I'm back.
Down around the 39-yard line.
My quarterback's just going to hand the ball off and stand there.
Hey, Jared.
Hi, Bob.
Hey, I'm back. I just got busy.
I heard you.
Yep. Good to see you. Nice. Keep it up.
10 yards to go. Ball on the 39-yard line. They'll spread the field with 5 wide. Nice pitch and catch for the first down. And caught. Tackle made at the 42. From the 42-yard line. First down. Washington is up by 4.
I think we need to do a random playbook check count for Sweetest Coin. He looks like well over 65 offensive plays there.
And they make the stop at the 30.
You know that saying, get your keys out because we're on a drive? This offense right now is on a drive. I mean, this is their third first down. They're doing just about anything they want, and they're really starting to wear the psyche of this defense down.
From the 30-yard line. First down. The quarterback in the gun. Empty backfield. 5 wide receivers in the formation. He's on the run. He's at the 20. He goes out of bounds around the 17-yard line. From the 17-yard line. It's first down. 5 wide.
Hey, can you hear me, Nate?
Yeah, I can.
Hey, what did he have to do to get back in the dynasty?
So he didn't have Xbox Live.
I knew it.
Second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 17. Washington is up 4.
Nice here,
The 10. Nice play to stop first and goal. First down, and they've got their eyes on that goal line. Touchdown, Washington.
There are some guys, when they get near the goal line, they just have a knack for getting the ball into the end zone. That's what we saw right there.
And he adds the extra point. A 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they come away with 7 points.
Brad, I thought the offense did a really nice job of mixing up the play calling on that drive. But the defense was on its heels most of the drive because of the versatility of the offense.
Barber looks ready to kick this one off. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. The quarterback leads the offense back out onto the field as we get set to resume play. And he's level at the 36. New Mexico's going to take their first time out of the half. First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 36. Now he's scrambling. Decides to slide. New Mexico is going to have to use their second time out of the half.
Oh, dang it.
They can't connect.
Ooh. I thought that was going to be a flag. Stop here. We need to stop here.
Third down, 7 yards to go. Ball on the 39. Nearly picked off, but he couldn't hold it.
It's always big when you can get away with a pass on third down because you know the offense is bringing it.
The Groove waiting the return. It's away, and it's a booming punt. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. And we see this offense again after what you, Kirk, called a very physical touchdown drive.
I say that, Brad, because the big hog mollies up front were able to create holes for the running game and it helped them get the score. Let's see if they can do it again.
He's going to try and scramble. He heaves it deep. Clock, open field. The 10. He'll take it all the way for the touchdown.
Well, that's a pretty big play.
One of the things with this defense is you leave yourself vulnerable one-on-one coverage. Great throw by the quarterback and great speed by the receiver.
Where was the coverage there? There wasn't anybody near him at all.
And he tacks on the extra point.
And that'll do it for the first half. Still plenty of football to be played. The Huskies with an 18-point cushion.
Hi, everybody. Glad to have you with us on the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 halftime show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. David Pollock here in the studio as always to lend a little perspective to what just went down in the first 30 minutes. The first half was a clinic in the running game. Not only were the double teams executed properly by the offensive line, they reached the second level. A pretty demoralizing first half of the defense.
Yeah, because stopping the run's about being physical. And so you know that it's man on man, and you got to push that other guy back. And when you're getting pushed around consistently, and then you go, okay, they're killing us with the run. We got to come up. We got to bring an extra guy in the box. And they're still destroying you. Absolutely 100%. It becomes psychological, and you got to find ways to stop the run because that's the easiest play to do. They're not even having to pass the football, Reese. They're just being able to run it over and over and over again. And if I'm them, I keep running the money play, which has been the running game the whole first half, and it's going to continue to be successful unless you man up and start getting some penetration.
David and I will be keeping an eye on your game and everything else going on in the country. Here are now palatial and comfortable surroundings in the studio. Best seat in the house belongs to Brad Nessler for Perfect Street.
Feedback.
That was a huge play right before the half, man.
Yeah, that was nuts.
It's pretty awesome. No, I mean, you're playing good enough defense. You're making enough plays on offense. You're right where you want to be. You get the ball. What's not to like?
Yeah, I'd say you're doing pretty good. This team's success is based off the run, and you got them to where they're going to have to rely on a passing game. So you're definitely in the right position now. I'd say you definitely want to punch in again here to go up 35-10, and I think that you should be able to. I mean, I really think if you score here, it's early to say, but I think you score here, you got the game in the bag because this team has ran the ball well all year. They barely pass, so you'll really be in the driver's seat if you can.
First drive and pass every play.
Yeah, I was so shocked when I saw that. I was like, really? They're going to open up the game passing the ball when they've been running all year?
Not much.
Yeah, we've been texting back and forth about how surprised we were that they were passing so much.
Yeah, me too. I'm surprised as well.
Hey,
they ran 484 yards against me, and they're going to open up with a pass and a screen. I'm like, seriously, you couldn't have done that against me?
Jared, I haven't been able to watch most of the game because I've been busy, but obviously you're doing a good job. Keep up the good work. Come out in the second half, play your game, and play some Washington football and get away with Rose Bowl victory there.
All right, here we go.
Thanks. Hey, Chuck, I'm going to send you something. Text message here.
Don't send me any nudes.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm very sure.
Don't do it again.
What if it's nudes of someone else?
Nope.
What about if it's nudes of me that someone else took?
Absolutely not. Too many loopholes for too many buttholes. No, thank you.
There's no buttholes. I just want your opinion on something. I want to see if I look cute in this dress or not.
The answer is always yes, unless no is required.
All right. Sent. You're gonna.
Oh
like
yeah,
it.
I appreciate it, Ronnie.
What?
What you said.
Oh, thanks, Jared. I appreciate that you're finally acknowledging me.
From their own 30-yard line. Second down.
That's like giving like a best man speech at a wedding, and then like 20 minutes later, you're like, "Hey, man, I really appreciate that. Like, I appreciate what you said."
I did it on purpose.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, then I'm not as mad about it.
You're supposed to do it the second after, like as he's finishing the last word of the sentence.
Yeah, I mean, I did.
I was like,
expect a response.
I was trying to think of what to say. You had me speechless.
Oh, okay, cool. Uh-oh.
Ronnie, this picture you sent me of your fantasy team, why did you draft Rob Gronkowski?
Hey, he told me about the trade he made.
Oh, yeah, that was Blockbuster.
Okay, I need to pay attention.
Oh shit! I'm actually watching watching this, and watching that Syracuse Clemson, so I get myself ready for the next game. And I realized Travis Etienne is still there. I'm like, oh, awesome.
Yeah, he's okay.
Yeah, he's just all right. And T Higgins, those guys aren't any good at all.
Second and 10. All on the 37-yard line.
Good first down. Good first down.
He's a forgetter.
I can't wait to get him back next year. He'll be my running back.
So you're thinking about maybe staying around here and hanging out with us a little bit longer?
Hey, I got a Rose Bowl to play.
Sound like the press that keeps asking all those things. There's rumors or reports saying that you're going to retire after this
Oh,
season.
totally.
Oh, we're going to
totally.
So we're focusing here on the Rose Bowl. That's what's going to happen here.
No, I got visions of Bill Walsh.
I like all the media. Oh no, my running back's hurt.
It's a sign of the devil, remember?
Yeah, but he's got like two others that are also pretty beastly.
Yeah. Oh, he's got the wind knocked out of him. They're hitting him hard,
So,
dude. He took a crazy hit earlier.
Oh, I saw that on that run a little bit to the right.
Yeah.
He got 4 yards, but he doesn't remember it.
No. You got blinded.
How many fingers am I holding up? 12. That's good enough. Get in the game.
Where are you? Chicago. What day is it? It's Sunday.
Yeah, he's good, coach. Put him in.
It's first
Who
down.
are you? I'm Batman. Citizen, come. Would you like to ride with Batman? Yeah, he can't go in, coach.
Throws it in a hurry. And down he goes.
This is the Rose Bowl. You think I give a shit? Put your helmet on, get in the game.
Yeah, sure. He's Robin. That's the Joker. You just got to cut left at the Riddler.
First and 10. Ball on the 26. The Huskies running back down there on the sideline. He was injured earlier. He means a lot to this offense, but I think he's going to be able to come back in. Looks like he's ready to go. Down at the 16. There's a flag down, and it looks like this one's coming back.
Little stumbles like these can kill your offensive progress.
It's first down and a lot. He scrambled. Slings it. He's hit and taken down. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play, Kurt.
Well, that was an excellent route, and he did a great job of holding on to the football.
Tackle at the 18-yard line. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3. It's third down, and they're shy of the sticks. They'll bring him down at the 13. And this is the 10th play of the drive. And they make the stop at the 12.
All right, he's up. He's up. He's like, Coach, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go to the NFL.
Hey, what? I think, Chuck, you were saying something as soon as I went on mute. I've got a customer here that just walked out for a second, so.
I think we were
Does
talking
that
about
does that happen to you a lot? Do a lot of your customers walk out on you?
No, usually my mom and dad.
Yeah. Okay.
9 to go.
It's okay.
They will just tell you they're going to get smokes and never come back.
Yeah, my dad hasn't been back for 12 years, and he went to the gas station and get a pack of cigarettes. So.
Man, uphill both ways, huh?
Yeah.
He's on the run. Gets it. He's in space.
Man, they're hitters.
Okay, yeah.
Friday morning at 8 o'clock.
Yep, I will. I will. I'm going to put it in here now.
Okay, I'll see you Friday at 8.
All right. Have a great day.
All right, just make sure to get your stuff out of the locker.
What, Jared?
I said, all right, just make sure to get your stuff out of the locker.
Otherwise they'll have to lock you in at Friday at 8.
Otherwise, I'm cutting your lock off.
Yeah. It's funny because she needs
Rush
her
sale
lock cut
Friday,
off.
8:30 p.m.
Yeah, if you're here at 8:01, we're locking you out, bitch.
Yeah, Ronnie, I see all that new technology you got at your house. All that stuff you've been bringing home.
Nice
Don't talk about it.
That's the second time that this defense has given up a first down on third down. You work so hard as a defense to get an offense.
What happens at home storage units stays at home storage units.
Right. Hey, what do you think of that team I sent you?
Yeah, no, you weren't lying. There's a lot of bye weeks at the same week, but I'm fine with that. You know, I mean, just punt twice.
Yep. What do you think of the team? I mean, you think I got some major holes anywhere?
I think you got a lot. You threw a lot of darts, and you know, they're good darts to throw.
Good. What I like to hear. I did a hell of a lot better drafting than I drafted 8th of 10. So I mean, my first pick was DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
I don't love Coleman, but aside, and I'm not a huge Burton fan, but outside of that, I like just about everybody else.
well, I tell you what, honestly, Tevin Coleman, let's see where I drafted these two people. I'm pretty sure I drafted Trey Burton with like my next to last pick as a backup tight end. So,
Oh yeah, he should be going late in the draft. I'm just thinking I'd rather throw a dart on Jordan Reed and see how long he stays healthy.
he wasn't available.
Okay.
Someone drafted Jordan Reed. 58th, it says.
What?
Yeah,
Do they have a concussion?
they might. I drafted Burton. 128th.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's about right. I don't know who else was available. I just I'm not sure there's going to be enough mouths to feed once it gets cold in Chicago.
Right. So
Chuck, you should draft Kirk
Tevin
Cousins.
Coleman.
Yeah, you Vike that.
Tevin Coleman,
Yeah.
I drafted 68th.
Okay.
So my top pick was
Where did you get Geis?
When did I get him? I drafted him 73rd.
He's going to be the steal of the draft, my man. You hang on to him.
Yeah, I think so too. I think I'm going to start him over Coleman probably.
Yeah, I think Breed is even going to win the job out in Frisco.
Especially when they're disciplined and when the receivers are patient.
I think it'll be pretty split, but it might. But I'm with you. Breida might get that starting role, but I don't know if it'll be right away. It might get a little bit 50-50 at first.
Yeah, but as far as Coleman goes, at best you're getting 50% of the San Francisco running game, and I don't know that I love that.
Yeah, no, I don't know either.
This guy, I mean, I don't know. I guess none of these teams are like super duper stacked as far as that goes. But so this person has let's see. This guy drafted Kyler Murray as the starting quarterback. He has no other quarterback on roster. He's the one who drafted Jordan Reed that early.
Not sure there's any hope.
So don't let this guy drive you anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, some of these teams, I don't know. I mean, like I said, it was a 10-team league, but so I mean, you're not going to get everyone you want, but
I was quite happy with my 12 man league, where we put $85 up a person. I was quite happy with the team I got.
Nice.
Yeah, I have, let's see, I have Drew Brees, Saquon Barkley, Nick Chubb, Mike Evans, Brandon Cooks, Evan Ingram, Jarvis Landry, Tevin Coleman, Patriots defense, and Roses, I guess I'm probably saying his name wrong, the kicker for the Giants. And my bench players are Josh Gordon, DK Metcalf, Kyler Murray, James Washington, Mark Andrews, and Miko Hardman.
So you need a backup halfback.
They ran
Backup running back.
4 plays.
Yes and no, because I have Coleman as a flex, so I can use him in there for Saquon. I mean, I can if I need it, but because we have 2 starting running backs and then 2 flex positions.
15.
So I have 3 running backs on the roster, but we're a PPR league, so that's why I tend to like to get pretty heavy receivers because you'll get that 1 point per reception, whereas running backs are probably not pulling in as many. Well, depending on the back.
I'll tell you, if he's undrafted, you may consider Chris Thompson. If he starts out the season, well, we assume he's healthy. If he stays healthy for even half the season, that's half the season at 15 points a game.
Oh yeah, I've had him before. I've had him.
Yeah,
on my team.
he's gonna get a bucket of points just off of 2-yard catches.
Waiting on that one. They've seen plays like that all season long. They came up with a great stop.
Yeah, I was very happy with that. Of course, I had the very first pick in the draft, hence why Saquon Barkley's on my team.
So in my 8 team that has a couple of League 1 guys, I should tell you about my roster. I got Matt. It's a 2 quarterback league essentially. It's super flex. So my quarterbacks are Matt Ryan and Cam Newton.
Okay. I don't know about that Cam Newton. He's been he's such an athlete, but I don't know. He's like here or there.
Well, he's my QB2. He's my QB2.
Yeah, I gave him the chalk.
Man, Matt Ryan should be pretty good.
Yeah, he definitely will be.
I got Saquon Barkley. I got Christian McCaffrey.
Did you have first pick?
Yeah. No, I had second pick. First pick picked Alvin Kamara.
Oh, I've seen Kamara, Saquon, or McCaffrey go first pick in different scenarios. More Kamara and Saquon.
So right now I have Matt Ryan and Cam Newton. I have Saquon and Christian McCaffrey.
Now, how'd you pull that?
And I'll get there. I'll get to that in a minute.
Okay.
I've got Juju Smith-Schuster and Julio Jones. And George Kittle. And I think I have the Browns defense with Gostkowski.
Okay. Yeah, I'm wondering how you pulled some of those players.
After the draft, I traded Duke Johnson. He's going to be the starting halfback down in Houston.
Yeah.
Traded Duke Johnson with Robert Woods for Julio.
Okay.
And then I had Mahomes. I drafted Mahomes in the 3rd round. And I had Evan Ingram at tight end.
Okay.
And I had David Montgomery from Chicago.
Yeah.
And I had Rashad Penny from Seattle.
Yeah.
And I packed the 4 of them together to get McCaffrey, Aaron Jones from Green Bay, George Kittle, and Cam Newton.
Oh, who gave you that?
So it's second down now.
Is it someone from League 1 or is it somebody else?
That was Ronnie.
Oh, I wouldn't have done it.
Well,
yeah, that's what I was just talking about.
With two quarterbacks, Mahomes is
he can put up
pretty
as much
valuable.
He can put up as much as 2 quarterbacks. Yeah.
Yeah, he's QB1 by far, by a landslide.
Yeah, there is no other QB better than him. Yeah, it's just me. I wouldn't have done it.
And the Bears are absolutely head over heels in love with Montgomery.
I think he's gonna be. I think he'd be. We'll see. They're definitely gonna do the dual back situation. I like Tyreek, but they've never really put their full faith in him. They haven't
He's
gone
too
all
little.
in. Yeah, he's too little.
Too little. He's gonna get broken in half. There's
so
no
that's
way.
why it'll be a Montgomery. You'll see Montgomery just like what they were doing with Jordan last year. It'll be Montgomery and Tyreek.
And he's beast, dude. I'm telling you, dude. Montgomery's he's the truth.
Yeah, he is. He'll be their power back and main guy, and they'll bring in Cohen for passing and spread situations. If they're out in the gun, they'll probably bring him in those kind of packages.
And the Bears are going to be ahead in a lot of games.
Yeah. So it could be a lot of Montgomery.
What do you think about Penny? You're a Seahawks fan. What do you think about Rashad Penny? He was a first-round pick last year.
He's going to get a lot more work this year. then last.
And if Carson gets hurt, he's the only. It's a one-man show up in Seattle when they want to run the ball.
Yeah.
If Carson gets hurt, then
If
Penny's
Carson
like
goes
in
hurt,
the
it
top
is Penny.
6 or 7.
Penny's the
Penny's
guy.
in the top 6 or 7.
Yeah, because we're getting back to our roots of passing the ball a lot, and I like Penny a lot. So you'll see. I mean, you're going to see a lot of the two of them anyway. They're going to be doing a lot. We did it all preseason too. Did a lot of alternation of the two, switching it up, not really going full out with one guy. They're kind of letting both of them, because they're both very similar. They're similar yet different. I mean, they have different running styles, but they're like a. I don't. It's weird to explain. Like they run differently and they do different things, but they're very similar, as in the way we can use them. They both can be effective that way.
Sure.
Like either one could be in a power back situation or an elusive back situation. You know, so they can like either one could go out of the backfield and make a catch as well as be the power guy. But yet they just have different styles to themselves. But they can do the same thing. Is basically, I guess, the best way I can put it. You know, Penny will be a little bit more physical, where Carson's a little bit more elusive. But yet Penny is surprisingly fast. Like his speed takes people by surprise, because he's a big guy, but he can get upfield quickly. Carson's just very, very elusive. He can make quick steps and quick adjustments and get by you. So there's definitely a double-edged sword between the two of them.
What do you think about what do you think the difference is? The gap. How big is the gap between Mahomes and Newton?
Very big. I think Cam Newton's washed up.
From a fantasy standpoint?
Yeah, very big. Cam Newton, sometimes I've had him where he comes out and gets me like 10 points. And it's just, well, I mean, McCaffrey helps bolster him, because they do like to throw. You know, he'll do like slip outs, and McCaffrey's able to do that, but you just have to hope that.
So my third quarterback's Jameis Winston. You think there's going to be some weeks I'm going to start Jameis over Cam?
Yeah, because Jameis, I mean, if he can, his only downfall is his interceptions. He just makes bad decisions. If he didn't throw so many interceptions, that dude can go out and throw 400 yards very easily, because he likes to throw bombs. He just doesn't. He almost lacks football IQ. He throws passes because I don't think he's transitioned out of that college mindset. Like I watched him do it at Florida State. Same thing. When he was at Florida State, he had a phenomenal defense that could bail him out. But Florida State won games that he threw 4 interceptions in. You're not going to really do that in the NFL very often. I know Russell's done it once, but of course he also had a Seattle defense that bailed him out. And he's also Russell Wilson. Jameis Winston is not anywhere at the same stature as Russell is, but he just has not transitioned from that same style. He just makes it's good and bad. He trusts himself and his players so much, but he throws so many passes he does not need to throw. He just has
I just took him from a fantasy standpoint. I was thinking, the
he
Bucs
can have big games.
They're going to be throwing the ball a ton.
They do like to throw it a lot. Obviously, Mike Evans is a phenomenal receiver, and he's one of those guys that you can throw it in his area and he can come down with it. So, I mean, I've had Jameis in the past before, and he's gotten like 30, 40-point games plenty of times. It's just
I like the fact that Bruce Arians is going there.
Yeah, I can't really stand that guy, but.
Hey guys.
We're not having the typical game that you'd expect.
Hey.
But, yeah, you might start Jameis sometimes.
Or were you talking about Darius Guice? Were you just say, hey guys?
Hey guys.
That guy's gonna be the truth there too.
Oh yeah.
But as a player,
I can't wait.
hold on your leaving.
You want to hear my all comeback team?
Sure.
I've got Andrew Luck and RG3. My starting
Nice.
quarterback.
Nice.
My starting running backs are Melvin Gordon, Adrian Peterson. My 2 starting wide receivers are going to be Hines Ward and who's this other guy? Oh, Larry Fitzgerald.
See, I've got Lawrence Phillips as my halfback in my comeback league.
So, my starting tight end is Rob Gronkowski.
Aaron Hernandez over here.
Yeah, I've got a backup of Tony Gonzalez is my backup.
Nice.
My
I got Ray
defense.
Caruth as my wide receiver 1.
my my defense is going to be the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors.
Nice.
And then lastly for kicker, I've got Uncle Rico from
Sweet.
The Longest Yard.
Sweet. Yeah, I've got Ray Finkel.
I've actually got Blair Wall.
Quarterback.
What's that?
I put Uncle Rico as my quarterback.
Okay.
I mean, I trust him. He said he could throw a pigskin quarter mile. So.
Hey, have you ever seen an arm as strong as Ryan Leaf's?
Thanks.
They'll bring it down right around the 26. New Mexico is going to have to use their second time out of the half.
So this league that I'm in, this 10-team league, we did a draft last night. Obviously, I was telling you guys about. So I don't know how my team's going to do. Hopefully they do decent, but I guess that's to be determined. So, but I've got Deshaun Watson, Todd Gurley, Kevin Coleman, DeAndre Hopkins, Tyler Boyd, Zach Ertz, Sony Michel, Chargers defense. Then I got Geis. I've got Miles Sanders, AJ Green, Curtis Samuel, Dante Pettis, Trey Burton, and Jameis Winston.
Did you get AJ late?
What?
Did you get AJ late?
AJ late?
Like, did you get him late in the draft?
Oh yeah, I got him 93rd.
Yeah, that could be. I've been like a lot of people that get him late. I'm like, that could be a steal because he could come out after his, he's back from his injury, and like that could be around a lot of teams' playoffs or fantasy playoffs, and he could be like a difference maker for people, especially because you didn't pick him as a primary guy. He's a guy that you got on your bench, and you don't necessarily need him. And then he could come out and play well, and then you're like, yep, let me throw him in there now. So
I have him in all my leagues.
That's what I do with Melvin Gordon. I got him late in one of my leagues, and I already had Joe Mixon and Leonard Fournette. And I was like, yeah, let me go ahead and grab Melvin Gordon because he's there. Because as long as he gets, if he gets traded to somebody, he'll go out and play good. So I was like, that's the only way. If not, oh well, I have Leonard Fournette and Joe Mixon, so I don't really need him.
Hey, congrats to the Huskies, Rose Bowl champs.
Yep.
That was the play of the game. That was awesome.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, it's so nice to see someone destroy them when they absolutely mauled you. Well, actually, they didn't really maul me. They did running the ball, but only lost by 3.
Don't lie. They mauled you.
Well, they did. I mean, they ran 484 yards against me, so. But
184 yards rushing?
Yeah, they had 484 yards rushing when I played them in the regular season. Oh, yeah, 484 when I played them regular season.
Jesus.
Rose Bowl champs.
I'm so used to seeing USC in the Rose Bowl that I kept thinking Jared was playing him for some reason.
42-10. Nice win, man.
Yeah, it is. That was a good team. New Mexico was a good team. You just got them out of. You got them. The best way to beat them, you got to get them out of their style, and you did it quick and early to get them to where they couldn't run the ball like they really want to, and then you force them to have to become more one-dimensional, or to where they can't really play their style of game, and that showed with the final score, 42-10.
Appreciate it, man.
Dreams and aspirations for me to be able to do that to somebody.
You'll get there. There's a certain way to play these computers. Took me a while.